Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. In today's episode, it is 1:20 a.m. I know what you're wondering. I'm doing all right today. I'm a lot better. I probably sound a lot better. I'm feeling a lot better. My fever's mostly gone. Uh, I'm still congested, but I'm all right. I think it's mostly over. Hopefully, I wake up tomorrow and I'm feeling good. I've been doing a lot of coughing, which I have not been doing much coughing up until now, actually. Up until today, I have been cough free mostly, so I think that's a sign that it's mostly over. But I don't know. I feel all right. I'm still tired. Like I still am sick, right? I often when I get to like the first day that I start to feel better, I'm like, "Oh, well, it's over. I can move on now." I'm still sick. Like I'm still tired. I'm still achy. So it's not done, but it's mostly done. I didn't stream tonight because the coughing has been. There have been some pretty. It's been a little bad. It's been like occasionally I. Not occasionally, it's like every 10 minutes I have to stop and like it's a serious fit of coughing where it's like, okay, I'm gonna be coughing for a few, well, not a minute, but like, a good 15 to 20 seconds, and I didn't want to have to put up with that. I can, of course, pause the recording. So, any weird pauses, you know what happened. Anyway, sorry, a yawn snuck up on me, as I was saying. Anyway, today I want to ask you if you feel like you are a competitive person. I feel like everyone is a little competitive, and I think I've maybe even talked about this before, but I'm pretty competitive. I'm trying to be less competitive in my older age now. I was very competitive when I was a teenager. I made everything a competition. I'm trying to stop it. It feels like it's not worth it. You can kind of see it reflected even in Monster Train when I stopped caring about the win streak. Kind of like a moment of reckoning for me. When did that happen? I don't know, it was a while ago. I feel like if you're competitive about everything all the time, it becomes bad for your mental, though. So, I've been trying to be more mindful of it. How do you feel about it? Let me know. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's begin. It's Wurmkin, Exile, Stygian. We got Plating Seal, Rage, Sap, Shelter, Crypt Builder, Soul Siphon. Shelter's cool. I am notoriously bad with this champion. Let's play. Let's play Encased Divinity. There we go. Second try. Let's play Encased Divinity. I don't like having to rely on. Kinstone's weird. I don't like it. Yeah, I want to play Corruptor. I always pick Reap and I go, maybe this time Reap's gonna make sense, and then I lose. Let's play a different path today. Let's play Corruptor. Divine Boons? It's okay. We'll probably get away with it. Yeah. So what do I feel with Corruptor? I feel like... Really what I feel is that this clan combo is not very good. I don't think that... Yeah. I don't think that Chief... So Corruptor you want to combo... specifically I want to combo Corruptor with like Hellhorn, because Hellhorn can overstack floors very easily. So I don't love that. And then Reap I want to combo with a clan that can keep the chef alive very well. And I mean Stygian doesn't really have that. And so it feels like, and like, I guess what Stygian has is a sweep unit, right? And in theory, and I'm down to try it, I think that a sweeper comboed with Corruptor should be good. The other piece of this that I want is I want to play If I want to play a sweeper, whatever carry I'm putting behind the chef, I want to give it quick. That's the big piece of this. Do I want to play Bogfly? You could play 2 Bogflies. And they would get a lot of damage, but how are they gonna not die? It's a lot harder to keep 2 Bogflies alive than it is one of a different unit. I'm gonna pick the purple card. I am not going to pick Mollusk Mage. I'm going to pick... I can pick Energy Siphon, I bet. Show me one of the sweepers. I'm here. I'm ready. Oh yeah. You show me this banner and you tell me that I'm in a position where I'm gonna pick Coldcaelia? Crazy. But I'm going to. I'm going to pick Coldcaelia here. I'm really about to do it. So, I think that Coldcaelia basically needs... It's really hard, right? Corruptor is going to push her to... So, first problem is I'm going to die to the mini-bosses. I feel like I need quick multi here. Like, hands down need it. Awesome. Excellent. Very good. Large Stone Endless. Could have had an Endless plus 25 Sharkman. And I picked Coldcaelia. I'm a real clown for that. I'm the whole circus for that. So I'm not going to be able to infuse quick or multi-strike onto Coldcaelia. So I am going to want to infuse her with something to help her stay alive. I'm just gonna leave. There's no reason to take back shards in this early game. Just don't think about that shark mistake. Just put it out of your mind, alright? Put it out of your mind. I could stay alive through shelter, maybe. That guy's gonna hurt. Oh no, that's a misclick. That foot soldier's supposed to die. That's a big mistake. Ah. Well, what can you do? I believe in the 50-50? No. Definitely not. No chance. Yeah. I'm probably dead. Probably not dead, but it's not great. Oh my god, foregone power, please. I'm not dead. I messed this up a little bit. I will take a little. It's like, yeah, 2 rounds. It's whatever. Two foregone power losing 20% rolls scenarios. This sentence didn't make sense. Move on. I'm going to pick the Purple Proclamation over Echo Infusion. I'm underwhelmed by Echo Infusion lately. I don't think it adds that much here. It adds a little bit, but it's not like, it's not crazy. I don't think I'm taking Titan's Gratitude either. I don't really want this card in a deck full of... Huh. So like, right now I think that this run is bad, doomed, and going to crumble. I put a Sap Totem on my Coldcaelia, all of a sudden, things kind of turn around, don't they? I think I do want to play Sap Totem on Coldcaelia and not just play Sap Totem, because in my mind's eye, Coldcaelia with quick multi and an infusion that keeps her alive should win, and the Sap Totem infusion keeps her alive. I'm going to take there's no doubt I'm going to take the Sap Totem. Bloodstone Totem. The only reason I would not take that is if I thought I had a more interesting line, which I don't. Large Stone. Shard Soul Carver is also good, actually. Shard Soul Carver might even be better. Oh, one moment, please. I will be back. I probably didn't have to tell you I was gonna pause the recording, but I like to let you know in case you notice a little skip there. Yeah, okay, where was I? So Shard Soul Carver, right? It's interesting because it gives us more scaling. The ultimate problem here right now and forever is I might just die to a mini boss. That's what really weighs me down here. I feel like Shard Soul Carver does what Lodestone Totem is going to do, which is make Coldcaelia survivable, but it also gives some damage scaling. And the downside is I have to take space, but like, I'm willing to do it. Now, if I reroll and this is endless, we probably just next. Okay, it's a multi-strike. It's survivable. I'm actually, so I took Lodestone Totem and I'm going to immediately pay 60 gold to get rid of him. Incredible. But that's how it goes. The plan changed. Awoken, Melting, or Umbra. Trample Stone is probably my best out. Yep, Trample Stone. Cool. Very good. Awesome. Even. We'll go left ahead. There's no store in the next ring, so I'm not going to take this money because I don't need it right now and I don't want to make the next combat any harder. Coldcaelia, I find a lot of times just dies here, like right now, just falls apart, crumbles completely. And so I'm not going to find out if that's going to happen today. I think you gotta play top floor, but really sucks about the... oh, fuck. Really sucks about the constructive explosive, doesn't it? Yeah. I mean, that's just awful. That is like 2 bombs top floor back to back. That is just very bad. That is downright concerning. Yeah, wowie. I have to pull a shelter, right? Like, the only way I'm gonna get out of this is, one, I need to not have foregone power, discard foregone power, but that doesn't happen. I need to get a shelter down soon so that I have a chance of survival. Here's a shelter. Alright, alright, alright. Stay calm, everyone. It's fine. Two crypt builders coming up. I guess I'll just put the Shife in here. And this frostbite's not gonna do anything. I think I'm actually going to... I'm gonna die here. Like 100% I'm gonna die here. Holy shit, I'm so dead. Alright, foregone power. You gotta do me a solid here and not discard shelter. Awesome, that's optimal. But like the problem now is Spine Chef is just going to die. And then Coldcaelia is going to do no damage. And this is the problem with this version of the chef, right? As soon as he dies, your whole game plan falls apart. Here's the out. Here's your new out. I have Shard Soul Carver, and he will buy me some rounds, and I have to win off of Frostbite. I can't play a spell up here because I need Chef to live this round. How do I proceed? But no, I need Chef to die this round. Because... oh, but then if Chef dies, I take a bunch of damage. Yeah. But I'm going to draw Shard Soul Carver on the next turn, almost for sure. Huh. This one's really hard. Yeah, wow, this is really difficult. What an extremely hard turn to play. Okay. I have to sacrifice my Pyre health here, I think. I'm going to fracture like this, and then, yeah, this guy lives. We'll pick off the 5-1. If I don't draw Shard Soul Carver here, I'm gonna feel like a real clown. But I'm pretty sure draw priority means I draw him on this turn. Yeah, there he is. And it's sad because what I would have liked to have done here is I would have liked to have gotten this proclamation, or yeah, I would have liked to have cashed out on this spell weakness. I was going to play Crypt Builder on the Protector, but then I realized I had to get the Shard Soul Carver. So it's whatever, I suppose. It's just 150 damage that we miss out on. And I'm going to hope that I win on Frostbite. That is 5 damage off, isn't it? Well, we live. Extremely tight fight there. And, you know, just another knock in my mind against this chef. He seems like he's supposed to be so good, and yet I always play him and I go, man, this shit sucks, doesn't it? No, I mean, I guess it doesn't suck because I still lived, right? And now it's good, but I think it's more of a knock against Coldcaelia, really. But, like, the problem is just that there's bad the champion has bad long-term survivability, and I'm in a clan combo that doesn't support his survivability. And he's just gonna die, and I'm gonna go, You know, it would have made all of this much easier if I had just played Hot Shark. It would have been way easier. But, whatever. We move on. I'm going to play Shark. I think so. Well, it's like... I'm gonna take the Shark, yeah. Because what happens if I take the Shark is... The problem of Chef just dies stops because unless the Steel Shop has multi-strike Large Stone. Because I can play Endless Shark to kill backline, or I can play Quick on Coldcaelia. And if I miss Quick now, I can see Endless. It's just kind of like a cover your bases play. Now, I could duplicate the Shark right away, or I could go look for Shark here, right? Because duplicate Self-Infused Shark is attractive, but I will save it because I want to grab removals, and I want to grab Pyre Health. Hey, Mark of an Exile helps the Spine Chef survive. And I'm going to kill 2 Train Stewards. I'm going to do the infusion I took the space for. And, like, you know, for all my naysaying, we did survive the fight, so I feel like this champion is good, so the fight should not look so close. But maybe like Little Fate has tough early fights, and so I don't know. Maybe +5 is bad, but +10 is where it pops off. And I really do think it's Coldcaelia though that my ire should be directed at right now. She's really just it's a tough baseline. And I guess on top of all of this, I could have just said, hey, I'll play not mid floor obviously, but I could have said I'll play bottom floor, right? But you can't know that you're gonna get back-to-back bombs on the top floor. Fuck you, Foregone Power, you're such a piece of shit. Stop discarding Foregone Power already. I'm gonna start playing Foregone Power, and I'm going to start assuming that it's not gonna do the worst thing every now and then. Like, here. You know, it's not the worst. That one was more, it had to discard for the best. But that's not an issue if it discards in a bad way. If I get Quick for Coldcaelia, I mean, now look at this, it's crazy, right? It's very strong. The problem is just that it doesn't really have the staying power to kill mini bosses I expect, and like bosses as a whole offer a bit of resistance here. But now that I have the Shard Soul Carver, I can start stacking up armor, and then we have like an okay idea. And on the Divinity, it's okay too. Like I think from here it's fine. If we get Quick, I feel even better. I don't need Soul Crushing Guilt. What I would take is the melee weakness one though. I could pick Urchin Spines. Yeah, this gives me a way to kill the mini bosses. Hit them with a big spell weakness play. I'm gonna go to the Steel Shop. Awesome, there's a Quick. Very cool. I'm ready to be a believer, Coldcaelia. How about one size? Not too bad. It's good to dream. Okay, what we got ahead? We're at 65. Need 45 pack shards? That's an awkward number. Put a plus 30 on Proclamation, that'll be fine. I can take... wait. Oh yeah, I can take 10 and 10. I need 45, wait, but that means I can take 15, 10, 10? Yeah. Yep, that is the math. You got it. I will save my money. Okay. Do I ditch the shark now that I have the quick? I think I ditched the shark since I have the quick, actually. I don't need him. He was just an insurance play. Thank you for your service, brother. And let's go. Now, like, everything should just crumble before the Coldcaelia, I believe. Especially when I get to do things like Trample Tome. Like, she should, and because she has so much health, or not health, but so much attack from Chef, the quick should let her stop any enemy from taking a turn, effectively. Am I... How does this enemy... Am I... Oh, it's the trample. It's the trample. It's the trample. I got it. It's the trample. Forgot about trample sweep. I was looking at that, trying to figure out why that guy was not doing damage. I figured it out. I mean, I guess I should be playing purples. I was gonna say there's no reason to play purples, but there are reasons to play purples. I took Shardsoul Carver. Give me armor. Really gotta get rid of these train stewards as well. The self-made harpy here will be an interesting look at if this deck actually keeps pace. Do I actually have the numbers I need to kill threatening enemies? Let's find out. Again, I'm just gonna start playing foregone powers and pretend I don't feel fear. It's close. And again, it's like in Relentless, as soon as Chef dies, our damage falls apart. But then we have Frostbite to kind of act as a catch. Not a great catch, though. Nah. Silence Tome with a purple on it is good. It's hard to say no. I got rid of Shark so I don't have to go to the Hell Vent here. Let's check the artifact. Do I want to wing clippings? No. I'll take cleansing water. Double stack -1. Probably double stack -1 shelter here is okay. Will be helpful. +10's underwhelming. Do like a freeze on the Umbra Stone? Maybe I should have taken wing clippings. I have a lot of good consume cards. Also freeze like trap shoot here. And then I can use that to just like kick the can down the road a little bit on the mini bosses. That seems like a non-answer. Brightstone? Yeah. Give Coldcaelia more than one attack. Can you believe this unit does a 1 attack and has 15 health? And she's still good because she says sweep. It's crazy. It's just unbelievable how good sweep is. Although not really. I'd say it's pretty believable. I mean, I may as well. Right, there's no reason not to just kill one of these guys. Pop the What are these called? Alabaster Guardians, I think? Pop the Alabaster Guardian. I thought to myself that that might discard the foregone power, and I was going to be a little upset, but then I realized I can just, like, play Crypt Builder and it's fine. If I could play Frost Effigy in this run, do you think it'd be good? No, right? Like, almost certainly it's gotta be a no. There's plenty of them. If the Divinity didn't have the Purge effect, I'd probably play it. I'd play Hoarfrost Effigy here, but alas, it doesn't work. I was just thinking about using it on Fel, though, as a way to extend Fel's Frostbite, and that sounded kind of fun. But, alas, it's not to be. 5 times 2, like, it's really, and that's gonna be increased a little bit, I suppose, but it's really not feeling like I'm going to have what I need for mini bosses, right? It's gonna have to be, like, some spells that do it. I'm gonna have to rip some spells that, yeah, like, look at this, look at this. Foregone power. Thank you. If it discarded the wrong card there, I was gonna be, oh my god, I had a 1 and 3 to just lose there. Oh. Like, look at how bad this is in Relentless. It's kinda ridiculous. Siren Song does not answer the mini bosses. Unearthed Remains is really good here. +1 slot means I have a higher base attack. Wonder if I should put the Siren in front? Maybe I should put the Siren in front. Think about it. These train stewards out of here. Holdover. I'm down to play Holdover Proclamation with Extreme Stone. This kind of fixes my mini boss problem. Emphasis on kind of. I'll do it. I think it's the answer. I think it's what I'm looking for. Gives me a way to, because I need the permafrost doesn't work because I need a way to kill the enemy that's going to be inevitably in front of the mini boss. I'm gonna double stack energy siphon. I'm really putting all of my resources into this. And what's probably gonna happen is I'm probably gonna die in combat 7, actually. Yeah, we'll see. Intrinsic spell chain. Let me get an intrinsic. Get an intrinsic Unearthed Remains here. And that puts me at my 100. I do not want to go above 100 because, as we've discussed, I believe mini bosses scale with pack shards. Not gonna take armor 20 here. I am going to Coldcaelia up front. I think that is... The chef has like 100 and... It's a lot of health. Like, it's 150, but I guess that's like... It's gonna be 4 hits from the boss. I think it's gotta be right to put him in front. There's no way that this is correct. I refuse to believe it. By using Proclamation, like here, right? We pick off an enemy, and that lets us march it down the road. Right now, I can Proclamation on this turn and hit the big boy if I have to. I do not have to. Yeah, I mean, I may as well, right? I'm gaining for playing it. I will just wait on the rest, though. Here we can play Silence. I guess in Relentless, if I get rid of some of these foregone powers too, right? Relentless gets easier. It really, on the Divinity, it shouldn't be an issue, I expect, though. But it gets easier if I can play more purples right before Relentless starts, I suppose. God, that card's gonna be nuts. Oh my goodness, Cleansing Water. What a hero. And Proclamation. Alright, we're fine. You know what? It's all good. I guess you just have Proclamation handle it. Boss is down that much HP. Down to 540. Alright, nice and easy. I messed up. I could have actually just killed him without ever having to hit him. Pull over Proclamation. It handled it. I think that card was correct. There was a world I thought about taking Perfect Insanity to kill the mini-bosses. Preserve is kind of worthless. I'd rather just get rid of stuff. Removal and health looks pretty nice. I like -1s or whatever. I'm gonna go right. I just want the removals and the health. I think I need to get rid of Foregone Power to take this one. Check the trinket shop. Rules of containment. Mind Horde is helpful, yeah. It's just every drop of extra shard or extra echo helps. And then let's remove one more Foregone Power. And we will call that good. Could have had a self-infused Endless +25 Shark. And you know what? That probably was correct. I bet having that was right. Full stop. I bet that playing... I mean, I could have had it at the start of the run, right? I could have had it right out the gate. And I bet that playing that would have been better than not playing that. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to it. I wanted to not... And no, I should have kept the Urchin Spines there. I definitely should have kept the Urchin Spines. I wanted to not keep Urchin Spines and just keep my shards on the top floor, because I didn't want to lose any of my cap, but I think it's alright. This is a bit of a thinker. I'm gonna play... I guess it's not that much of a thinker. Oh. Alright, hold. Alright, I think I'm better. There was a lot of coughing though. Kind of snuck up on me too. But I managed to mute myself in time. So, or not mute, I paused the recording. I wanted to wait for the animation that Seraph was playing to finish because I don't like... that's what I really try, is I try to make sure the screen is at least somewhat static so it's not a jarring cut. But that one was close. I was almost overwhelmed. Anyway, where were we? Yes. What I'm kind of becoming a believer in here is the extra echo space. Like, look, we get 2 extra echoes, that's 40 extra base attack. It's pretty meaningful. And then suddenly we take 714, and I think that each drop of damage we get into Seraph is good here. I'm gonna keep my extra 20. I did not say that I'm becoming a believer in this chef. Not yet. But, like, it's starting to make sense, right? Because this is a run despite winning, I mean, maybe it hasn't won yet, right? Don't count your chickens and such, but despite the way that I've spoken about this run, I did not have to do any resets, so it is looking like a victory without any resets, which is good. That is downright acceptable. No caveats. This run did win at the end of the day, no matter how I want to spin it. Yeah, I mean, you just what you have to take away from it though is like, I took I took 2,000 health off of Seraph pre-Relentless, and I lost in Relentless because of how Chef dies and how that affects the floor. I don't lose, of course, because I have all of this stuff ready, but like when you play this champion, I guess it's the same problem I have with Wendleton, right? He's a big champion and he just does not live. I'm paying 3 space for a unit that just absolutely eats it. But hopefully on the Divinity here, we will not go in Relentless. Great draws. I'm gonna play... I need to play this turn in the correct order because I've been misplaying my order here pretty regularly. You want to play Proclamation first so you don't waste the Echo. And I'm waiting on Shelter. Shelter say 6? It did say 6 because I have... Huh. How strange. I think I know why that works like that. I wouldn't wager a guess on it though. It's like, I think that I have 3 on that turn because Proclamation generates 1 with Encased Divinity, but I wouldn't put a lot on that. I wouldn't put much stock into that answer. That's just what I think is happening. I think I want to put my focus into this floor, which I can kill over 2 turns the harvest floor. Because the Divinity is kind of running low. Now here's what I really need to put my focus into is Inquisitor. However, hey, you know what I need to put my focus into? Coldcaelia is dying. Yeah, let's put some focus there as well, eh? Alright, Proclamation goes here. Urchin Spine's on the Inquisitor, that'll kill him. From up here, I am just going to pop the Silenced Tome, and we're going to get 32 armor. Plus the 2 days should be enough to keep Coldcaelia alive through Relentless. Relentless. I guess the real takeaway I'm having right now is that Spine Chef is really good at killing the waves and is awful at killing Relentless. That's what I'm kind of starting to see here. He's great at helping you kill the waves, but he's so bad for Relentless. It's a real struggle in Relentless, but yeah, and like mini bosses, I guess he's a champion that requires me to have a correct assessment of what I need to do for the run. Because I was assessing this run correctly throughout. I have 2 problems, mini bosses and regular bosses, and I spent most of the run trying to remedy those problems, and here we are. I'm assuming that I'm going to kill on this round, which is why I discarded my Proclamation. I really wanted to call it Foregone Power. Now, I killed only barely, but still a win. And you know what? For all my complaints about the chef, this run did win. I think that I have a few takeaways from this one. You gotta play the chef. You gotta play to what he's weak to, and what he's weak to is the bosses. Like, he really, really struggles against the bosses, it seems like. Reap and Corruptor. And I think Corruptor can do well against bosses, but in Relentless, it's just like I said, if he dies, you lose. So you just put all of your work into keeping this three space man alive, and he wins you the run, I guess. Alright. Cool. Sounds good to me. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.